Listen to me. We need to have a serious, real, no-nonsense conversation right here, right now. I want you to sit down, clear your mind, and look at your financial reality. Many of you watching this are in your 50s, your 60s, or you are already retired. You have worked hard your entire life, you have sacrificed, and you have saved. You think you are on track. But there is a silent financial tsunami out there, and it is heading straight for your retirement nest egg. It is not the stock market. It is not inflation. It is the cost of caregiving for an aging parent. I see it happen every single day. A phone call comes in. Mom had a fall. Dad is showing signs of severe cognitive decline and can't live alone anymore. And because you love them, because you are a good son, a good daughter, and you want to do the right thing, you step up. You say, "Don't worry, Mom, I've got you. I'll take care of it." But let me ask you a question that nobody wants to ask: at what cost to your own future? When you step into the role of a caregiver without a strict financial strategy, you are not just giving your time. You are giving away your financial freedom. You are destroying your own retirement savings. You are putting yourself in a position where, years from now, you will have to turn to your own children and say, "I have nothing left. Now you have to care for me." It is a vicious, heartbreaking cycle, and it stops today. We are going to break that cycle right now. Let's look at the raw, hard numbers, because money does not have emotions, and the numbers never lie. Right now, the median cost for an assisted living facility is over $6,200 a month. If your parent needs full-time nursing home care, a semi-private room is running nearly $9,600 a month, and a private room can easily top $10,700 a month. That is over $115,000 to $128,000 every single year. Where is that money coming from? If your parents didn't save for it, you look in the mirror and realize it's coming from you. The fear that drives this is completely understandable. It is the fear of being a bad child. It is the guilt of feeling like you are putting a price tag on your parents' life or comfort. You tell yourself, "It's fine, I'll just cut back on my own spending." Or worse, you tell yourself, "I'll just stop contributing to my 401k or my Roth IRA for a little while until things stabilize." Or maybe you decide to take early retirement at 62 or 65 just to become a full-time, unpaid caregiver. Let me tell you why that is an absolute financial catastrophe. When you stop contributing to your retirement accounts in your 50s or 60s, you are freezing your money right when it needs to be compounding the most. You are giving up the catch-up contributions that the law allows you to make. If you leave the workforce early to care for a parent, you are not just giving up your current salary. You are permanently reducing your future Social Security benefits. Every single year you take zero earnings into your calculation drags your final benefit down. You are losing out on your employer health insurance, forcing yourself to pay out of pocket for expensive marketplace plans or COBRA before Medicare kicks in at age 65. And for what? Out of a sense of obligation that ends up bankrupting 2 generations instead of 1. Your parents would never want you to sacrifice your independent financial future for them. If they knew that their care was wiping out your ability to survive when you are 80 or 90 years old, it would break their hearts. So how do we fix this? What do you do when you are caught between the love for your parents and the survival of your own retirement? First, you must change your mindset. You must understand that you cannot give what you do not have. Just like on an airplane, you have to put your own oxygen mask on first before you can help the person sitting next to you. Your retirement security is your oxygen mask. If you run out of money, you can't help your parents, you can't help your kids, and you certainly cannot help yourself. There are no financial aid loans for retirement. Nobody is going to grant you a scholarship to pay for your food and electricity when you are 75 years old. The very first action step you must take is to have the money talk with your parents immediately, while they are still healthy and clear-headed. Waiting until a medical crisis hits is a massive mistake. Thinking everything will just work out is not a plan, it is financial suicide. You need to know exactly what they have. You also look into downsizing their life immediately. If they are living in a large home with stairs, a high mortgage, and heavy property taxes, sell it. Do it sooner rather than later. Move them into a smaller, more affordable, single-level condo or apartment near family. The equity from that home sale can be put into a dedicated liquid savings account to act as a cash buffer strictly for their future care needs. You must also become an expert on the public benefits available to them. If they have minimal income and assets, they may qualify for Medicaid, which does cover long-term nursing home care. But Medicaid has strict asset limits and a 5-year look-back period in most states. You need to consult with an elder law attorney to understand how to legally navigate these rules without destroying what little assets they do have. Look into local community resources, area agencies on aging, and state-funded programs that offer respite care or adult day care programs. These programs can give you the support you need without forcing you to quit your job. If you are currently working, go to your human resources department. Many companies now offer caregiving benefits, employee assistance programs, or flexible working arrangements. Do everything in your power to keep your job, keep your income, and keep your retirement contributions flowing. Adjust your hours, work remotely if possible, but do not walk away from your financial lifeline. You have to be strong. You have to be smart. Caregiving is one of the greatest acts of love you will ever perform, but it should never require the sacrifice of your own financial sanity. Stand up for your parents by planning with them, but stand up for yourself by protecting your own hard-earned savings. You have the power to handle this correctly, to secure your future, and to live a life without financial regret.